Yep. What's up with it? This your boy Nuni back with another reading. This gonna be a reading for the sign of Virgo. So Virgo, what's up with it? What's up? See what we got going on for y'all. For Virgo, we got Libra energy. All right, so it's mediation. So this could be coming to resolve an issue with somebody. All right, this maybe somebody who wants to be a little bit more easygoing, or you guys would be in that type of energy where you're feeling a lot more easygoing. Things are like, they're pretty chill. We'll see where it's going. But it could be also somebody wanting to make amends. So you may get unexpected communication from somebody who wants to like, maybe be a little social. Yeah. But somebody who wants to renew the connection between y'all. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Libra. So somebody who had a big impact on you romantically. All right. So somebody probably wants to change your outlook on the connection or change your outlook on them by being a lot more easy to get along with, by being a lot more beneficial. Some of y'all they want to have a partnership that they feel like could help you change or could help make things better for y'all. There's maybe somebody who also wants you to live like more of a life, like a luxury lifestyle. So there's maybe somebody who wants you guys to move with them or move in with them. But once you move in with them, this person, that's when that unbothered energy, like where they really they start showing that they're more self-indulgent, maybe a little selfish. All right. So it's maybe somebody who's like trying to renew. If it's a past person, it's a past person who's trying to renew the connection between y'all, and maybe even trying to assume authority or trying to assume like control over the dynamic again. Maybe how they used to have it, because this could be somebody who feels like they used to have it a certain way or things used to go a certain way between y'all. All right. So they may try to take y'all on like more like a luxurious experience, you know what I mean? Where maybe you guys are moving, maybe they buy y'all a bunch of stuff. I was thinking like they get you like I was thinking Louis Vuitton boxes. So like, maybe shoes, clothes, boats, boots, hats, stuff. They spend. It may be somebody who's gonna spend on you guys. You know what I mean? Like they do it the way you would expect a partner to do, is what I'm trying to say. Whoever you're dealing with is somebody who does it the way you would expect them to do it. But we got the moon here. So there's always a shadow side to them or something that's hidden that they're not really divulging about themselves. It comes out over time. All right. Some of y'all they may have like there may be questionable stuff with their sexuality. So like maybe the type of people that they're attracted to. You know what I mean? Like maybe if they're a man, then maybe they're secretly attracted to men. If they're a woman, maybe they're secretly attracted to a woman, and maybe they like that gender more. I kind of get that vibe. But some of y'all they may be moving in for y'all. They may be moving in. So we got bad karma here, which could mean that this could be somebody who's not necessarily good for you. All right. They just may be attractive, and that might be part of it. Or they just may be like very beneficial. They may come with stuff. You know what I mean? They may sacrifice for you in a way that you want them to sacrifice for you. That's what I really get. Like them putting on a facade, you know what I mean, and an illusion. They play up a fantasy or play into a fantasy that you would like them to play into. Because they may feel like an experience with you is just a lucky experience. They may feel that maybe other people don't get this opportunity. So they come off as really pleasant, really easy to get along with, seeming like they'll sacrifice for you, really patient, really intense with their emotions. They like to initiate. So this would be somebody who initiates. They do it the way you think a partner should do it. That's how this person is so clever. You know what I'm saying? That's what's because this is somebody who's very smart, very intelligent. So they definitely show you their best traits first, or they show you all that they have first. But we got the jackal here too. So this is definitely somebody who's like very strategic with the way they deal with partners. All right. Some of y'all they may come from money or they may have a lot of money with the Ten of Pentacles. They may come from money or work for like a very affluent business, you know what I mean? So some of y'all outside of romance, y'all may be signing a deal, a contract with a very affluent business. This could be a job, this could be a promotion, this could be I don't know, an opportunity to make a lot of money. This could be with somebody who is stalling or delaying you. You may get like, communication from them where they want to renew it. You know what I mean? Because usually try means that it's a beneficial opportunity coming your way. So this person is beneficial. I'm guessing that maybe you have to change your perspective or change your outlook on this connection in order for you to really see the benefit to it. You know what I mean? So there's some type of big change that's going to be happening soon. You guys may be also having like a lot of inspiration, a lot of like random ass ideas coming to y'all because of these change of perspectives that you're having. So you could be feeling a lot more tapped in all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Like really kind of knowing what people want, knowing what people like, maybe even knowing what people really want from you without them ever saying anything. So you may kind of feel people's eyes on you or feel like intense attraction from people. Like you may feel like they're intentionally attracted to you. You're like, damn, they all in my face. They're all like staring at me or they're all like in my space. You know what I mean? So you may start feeling that about people. You may notice also that they're like orbiting you guys a lot more too. So this could be at work, this could be anywhere. I think of when a Ten of Pentacles is here, it could be like in large group events or large buildings, large companies, or you're in some place where people are like orbiting you, you know what I mean? And they're feeling drawn towards being around you because they feel like being like with you is very beneficial. Maybe it's for their image, maybe, or maybe it's for their reputation. So you may be somebody who's very supportive or very good for people's reputation at this time. So people may be trying to please you. So it's not really necessarily a bad thing that like they're showing you a facade because they're trying to win you over. You know what I mean? They're showing you, I guess, who they could be if they were this person on a regular basis. All right. I guess, and like I said, some communication you guys were waiting to hear from. You guys are going to be hearing from. Some of y'all going to be attaining. Some of you will be attaining generational wealth or obtaining something that can like stand the test of time. Whether it be like an inheritance, whether it be like maybe you get like a family heirloom. Maybe I don't know, you'll have something that you could stand the test of time. This could be marriage with the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. It could be marriage, and it could be one of those relationships that what they call them, like a lavender marriage, like, you know what I mean? Where they're like, we're married, but we're not really married for like love. We're married for like the practical stuff. So like they do their job, I do my job, and we're just kind of together for that way. So this may be like one of those things where it's a blessing, but you just have to view it in a different light. You know what I mean? I'm giving an example. It don't have to be a lavender marriage, but it's just like something where it's like we're doing it because in the grand scheme of things, this would be beneficial for me. It may not be all I dreamed of. And it may be like an illusion at times, but at least they play into it in the way that I would like them to play into it. You know what I mean? So that's what I do get. You know what I mean? Anyway, you're gonna get communication from somebody. Some of y'all's gonna be a past person too with the Queen of Cups. I mean, with the Four Cups in reverse, it could be somebody who feel like they missed out on y'all, who like just delayed taking things forward or delayed initiating with y'all. Like the facade could just be like now they're being a lot more like, forthright with you, where like that's not who they really are. You know what I mean? This may be somebody who's more strategic or more like sneaky when they want stuff. They may not know how to like confront you straight away. So they may tiptoe around you and do stuff behind your back in some ways. So that might be also something, because the moon could be there's things that you don't see about this person. Your perception of them is skewed, or your perception of the situation is skewed. Maybe because you don't have all the details, or they're like glossing over the details. They're like presenting them in a way where like we're not really getting to the core issue. I don't know how this is all going to be beneficial for you because the trine just means that this is supposed to be so beneficial for y'all. So I'm guessing that you're going to learn something from this, from like changing your perspective, or you're going to learn something from looking at things for what they are and not for what you would like things to be. So maybe that's what it is. Like this person plays up the fantasy, but it's really intended to like help you break free of like seeing this illusion or being disillusioned to people or to situations. Start seeing them for what they really are. So I mean, you know what I mean? I was thinking like business is business or it's professional or something like that. So maybe a vibe of that. All right. Mm-hmm. Anyway, signs you guys could be dealing with during this time could be Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right. So I said Virgo. Did I say Virgo was there too? Because Virgo and Gemini was in there too, but I'm not. All right, but anyway, Virgo, that was y'all reading. Thank y'all so much for rocking and rolling. Appreciate y'all here for the support. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey Cola. Hey Kimmy. Hey my angels. Thank you all. I'm gone.